Alright, well if you're watching this, it's because we won with Kane on the last run. The goal here, for those of you just joining us, is to run all the way around the wheel in one swift motion. So today is Judas. Judas, he's something, and honestly he's a good something. I'll just keep it, I'll keep the, what would you call that? The mislead short on this one. Judas is a very solid character. And there's a good reason why, baby. And it's one word. It's one word indeed. That's damage. Judas is a natural. A certified natural. And you gotta love the man, okay? He knows what he's good at, and he focused on one thing in school, okay? He didn't care about the whole rounding out my education. He said, no, I'm gonna be a savant. And class is in session. So, you're looking at the damage right now. It's 4.7, so from a starting character, pretty much every other starting character, there's a few. There are a few that are different, but the main draw here is the 4.7 damage that you get just to walk into a room. That's basically, and I actually don't know how it works. I'd love for someone to tell me if he has a natural modifier or not. He might. I think Blue Baby does. Excuse me. Blue Baby, another character we're going to have to encounter soon. And basically his damage is always permanently modified to be like 1 point something stronger than just a normal damage up. So that's what I think also happens with Senor Judas, although I'm not entirely sure. He's a strong young man. And basically everything else across the board is about how you'd leave it, except that HP. Ooh, okay, so if I was to die and Lord forgive me. Yeah, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. But am I cooked? I might be cooked. Okay, what can we do here? Alright. That was scary. So the HP is a major Achilles heel to this character, especially for me. I don't like being at low HP, especially early in a run. I find where I take most of my damage to be early floors. And I don't... Ooh, Loki's Horns is kind of not that big of a difference maker at the moment. And would you look at that? For 4 pennies, we can spend 2 of them to get a red heart. I'm going to do it. I am not a fool. And, you know, I could sit here and say with 1 more penny I'd have a spirit heart, but there's just no reason to hold out. So, we've avoided an immediate crisis, although going into the boss is again going to be kind of hard because some of these bosses hit for 1 heart. I believe a Headless Horseman is one of them. A roaming boss. He's actually not native to any floor. He could show up at any point in the run other than... Uh-oh. So I don't want to be where I am right now, which is on the dashing side of the room, because Mr. Headless of the Headless Horseman, I believe when he dashes, it's a full heart. And I believe the bombs, the cherry bombs, are also a full heart. So really gotta be careful. And now is actually a very interesting conundrum. Do you give up your damage, your absolute specialty for success, for flight? I think you do. And that's tricky. That is honestly a tough one to ascertain. I'm really not sure which one's better there. Judas, while naturally high in damage, that +4 saved me in 2 of those rooms. So, you know, when it comes down to it, did I make the right choice? I don't know. I think both of them could get you somewhere. I think flight immediately is insanely valuable. I think 1.5 speed is less insanely valuable, but still very much noteworthy. So, a very interesting choice to start the run, and basically completely abandon the gimmick of Judas. Other than the fact that I'm still at 1 HP and I would like to not be. So now we're all caught up. Now stop me, everyone, if you've heard this one before. Some thorium is obviously really strong. It's just comes down to we don't have HP to play. So if we're gonna play to our strengths here, our strength is definitely not. We're gonna try and get this guy to blow up in the middle of the room. Can you? Maybe. They do self-destruct at some point when they've had enough. No, 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 no. You stay. Come on. No. Maybe he will? Maybe he won't. Tinted Rock here would be great to solve our Spirit Heart problem. And we've got a Spirit Heart. So problem solved. I'm very excited to have Pony, though. Now that I think about it, it's probably the right choice. Pony does get you into curse rooms for free. We will be if you use it correctly. So what Pony is so wonderful for, and now we kind of have a tricky amount of HP, don't we, where we could play Sumptorium a few times. I'm gonna try not to worry about it at all. I'm just gonna play as if we don't have Sumptorium, because let's face it, there's only one way messing around with something like that is gonna go for me, and that's certain death. But if I don't know. If I still have Book of Belial, I might be very tempted to take Sumptorium. Book of Belial can definitely be replaced. I'm just surprised we've already had... Ooh, okay, that's bogus. They're not really supposed to spawn that close to you. And I don't know if he did or if I was just too fast, really, to let the game give me a fair shot at that one. Or not. I will tell you what's a perfect value of a bomb at this point, and that's on this Tinted Rock. Okay. 2 more bombs is actually wonderful. It's really wonderful news. We're going to be able to make something happen if we can find the secret room. I believe it to be above this room. If you're going to ask me to cite my sources, I'm going to just say get ratioed. Okay. I may have used that correctly. I may not have. I don't actually know. But I feel like I just had a slam dunk moment there. So away we ride on a horse. I need to do a little more recon on this floor. I'm hoping there's a curse room. Funny enough, I really am. It'd be nice to just pop in. Historically, if there's red chests, you have a high chance of Spirit Hearts. I mean, not off of a single red chest, but, you know, by and large, the more red chests you see, generally, the more Spirit Hearts you're going to see as well. So, we did get a curse room. Happy day. Which is good. I'm excited about it. I finally get to, without losing track of my original train of thought, which is why the Pony is so good. Especially early. As we are going to see. I always shoot the poop, I know. Oh. Oh, but can you imagine if that actually did what I wanted it to? Boom. Where's the secret room, you ask? I think it's here. I really, truly do. Okay. A very bizarre floor layout. I will absolutely give you that. Honestly, kind of hard one to read. But at the same time, for secret room, it really wasn't. There's only 1 or 2 places it could be. Most likely. When you put into, you know, there's only a few rooms that are fully surrounded enough to be a secret room. The others are just on corners, which the secret room has historically been there before. It's less likely. So, does he break poops? I'm going to say no, and now we get to really see the power of flight. Flight here is just the ultimate defensive tool against a boss who actually has no way of reaching over obstacles. So, wow, that little light ray there kind of messed with me. I feel like I just noticed. Oh, because it's shimmering. That's why I was like, oh, I feel like I just started noticing it. So here we go. I am not at all ashamed to take a less than manly approach at a few bosses. Dingle is trouble. He certainly can be if you don't have great damage and stuff like this. So it doesn't know between range and Tears Up. It's a tie right now between what my lowest stat is. I'm going to see if I can get in here. Oh. Oh, okay. So, oh boy. Abyss is cool. Abyss is really cool. Do I want that? Do I want that? Like, I really gotta think about this. Yeah, we'll try. We'll have some fun with it. I don't see why not. So now it could be anything. Oh, and it was Tears Up. Okay, excellent. Now, there is some plays to be made with the Bone Heart. Yeah, I mean there is. So there's a lot of red hearts on the floor, and what that means is we can play that curse room a few times, that self-sacrifice room a few times, and get some mileage out of it. The thing is, we move so slow that I almost don't think it's worth doing. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So does this kill? No. Alright, so half red hearts are equally valuable here. We're going to try to remember that as we go. And away we go. So we've actually managed to pick up a very solid item. Abyss, as you guys saw, turned any item pedestal into a fly, an attack fly. So one Mr. Tainted Apollyon actually lives and dies by this item. Very much so. So its counterpart, I mean really the item that came before it, was the Void, and the Void will turn item pedestals into stat ups, but it'll also let you hold on to spacebar items that you void and use them whenever you use the Void again. So the Abyss, slightly different. I'm confused why it's called a quality 4 item. Luck Up there is pretty fun. I'm confused why it's a quality 4 item. It doesn't seem like one to me, so I just don't really understand that. But maybe we'll see by the end of this run if it truly is a quality 4 or not. And we are at 14 cents. Going to the next floor with 15 would be sweet. It'd mean we can buy a shop item at full price. We wouldn't have to do any monkeying around. And I'm not particularly interested in Mom's Purse, although it can be a very good item. It's just not what I want to spend my 15 cents on. And anyway here, so stop me if you've heard this one before, guys. It has been a long time since I played. Ooh. One more play and we get a chance to go to the Angel Room, but also the Devil Room, because I've already been there. Is that how that works? I'll have to read that again. It's been over a week since I've played. I'm still, still in my in-between area. It will be undisclosed. Just not that interested in talking about it, really, other than the fact that I don't have internet. But trying to get some videos recorded. Regardless, I'm looking forward to being more. Because for me, so from my perspective, it's been a week since I've played, which means it's been a week that I just sit with not recording on my mind. And for you guys, it will have been a day or two since my last video. But you all know that I'm actually not there when I say I'm there. So for instance, right now it's June, and I guarantee you guys will not see this video, goodness, who knows, potentially even July. Maybe you might see this one in August. I don't know. I really don't know when I'm going to get internet again, but the matter of fact stands, I feel very disconnected with my YouTube career. Keep in mind, I said career with air quotations, okay? We're all on the same page. Let's not blow that one out of proportion. Yeah, so it feels good to be back. It really is fun. I do have a lot of fun on YouTube, so when I finally get back there, I really will be enjoying myself, and you all know that to be the truth. And I still got good goals, I think it's very unlikely that by the end of 2023 I manage 1,000 subscribers, and that's, I took a long break. That's okay. That's all right. Life is absolutely going to go on. And I think I said also, and probably I don't remember when, but I'm not particularly worried about when, because I know in my heart of hearts here that I like to upload enough to make this something I want to do for a while. And I also, if in light of recent finishing a challenge, a Terraria challenge video, that's something I'm very excited to get editing on and working on. But the fact of the matter stands that, I still feel like there's a lot for me to do. So yeah, I hope to see you guys. I hope to see you all soon. That's where I'll leave that. And the tower could be valuable. Pisces here is just a flat up, tears up. I don't see the need to black rune that. Black rune will work as the Void, actually, funny enough. And when we use it on an item pedestal, even if it's a spacebar item, so that's where we really the black rune is almost, depending on your opinion of the Void, the black rune is kind of advantageous. You can now turn spacebar items into stat ups. So that is ultimately very helpful, especially when we're holding onto a spacebar item we like, the Abyss. The void. No, the abyss. We're holding on to the abyss. Yeah. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about Blackburn. I don't think I mentioned it when I picked it up, but that is really good to see. That's for sure. I'm also very interested in that challenge room. But the truth is, I want to kind of save it until the end of the floor. In case I do have a feeling this is the secret room. Okay. You can try bringing tower card in here, dropping. So the bombs all dropped where I wanted them to, and then if you, ooh, that one almost got blown into me. If you leave and come back, their timers I thought all reset, but I don't think they do, actually at all. And absolutely worth a bomb here to get a black heart. There's no question. That's the most HP we've held on to all game, right there at 3.5. So, yeah, we're definitely playing the way Judas was meant to be played here, which is by the seat of our pants, and that's all right with me. I do like Judas. I will say, because I remember the Kane run I just as in, you know, just the last one I played had. That Kane run was superb. And that's just, you know, your average Kane experience. It's gonna be a good time. You can't really go wrong. He's a little shy on HP 2 to start, you know, 2 instead of 3, but that's far less of a hole to be put in. Yeah, I love Kane. Definitely love Kane. Might be one of my favorites for sure. And wow, Loki's horns, I kind of get the feeling that it's playing a lot more. It's shooting more often. It is a luck-based effect. Yeah. Okay, I was about to say, yeah, I absolutely finessed myself there on accident. Waiting to see if I could get around them, these hemoglobins. It's a terrible game to play. This is one of the few early enemies that will reliably do a full heart of damage. So really not someone you should be playing with. And Bombino is just the pits. I hate Bombino. Always have. He picks up pennies. Oh, yeah, that was dumb of me. I just didn't want him to heal. I thought maybe he doesn't heal. Maybe that's just, See what I'm saying? I am a bozo when it comes to Bombino. It wasn't even that hard. I just had to move down a little. So now he's going to hit the wall. I hate that. What that was just there where he slams into the wall and all of a sudden stuff comes from the ceiling. I hate that that's in Repentance. I have no answer for it. And we unfortunately put myself back down at a low HP amount. I see the doors closed, and while I didn't actually hear anything because my headset's not on, I know there's at least one hand coming. Sanguine Bond, really not tempting enough at all. And we're going to hold off. We really are. There's not much forming left on this floor, unfortunately. And what I'm really hoping for this floor is I get a chance to use Black Rune. I'd like to get that out. Get the stats it wants to give me out, and woof. Okay, so we've got a choice to make on that room, because I am definitely tempted to go down to my Bone Heart. So if I empty my Bone Heart, that door will open, and that's as close as I can get to not being at one hit while being in that room as I can get, because I'll lose the Bone Heart on the first hit, and then I'm in my Spirit Hearts. So that's as close as I get to not being actually 1 HP. It's just, do I really want to lose my Bone Heart? Not really. If it's HP in there, I'll happily fight for that because it'll refill the Bone Heart in there, and then we're in a totally different ball game. So there's some things to think about. I might actually, you know, what I want to do is I want to see my item room. I want to be as strong as I can be going into that challenge room as possible. That's my current train of thought. Woof. Okay, we're absolutely going to Black Rune this. And we got damage and shot speed, so that's fine. Totally fine with that. And treasure map. I love treasure map. I really do. I think you should as well. That is my honest to goodness opinion. That's going to reroll. No, okay. I thought I put it too close to the restock machine. That's as close to as bona fide as you can get. Mapping is a very strong tool when you don't feel like you have many answers. It's going to cut down on a lot of unnecessary travel, and it'll also aid us greatly in potential, you know, revisiting the rest of the floor. Maybe I missed something there, maybe I don't. Is that the secret room? I kind of get the feeling it is, but... So, I'm also... I don't love... I do not love that I have not actually found any HP to replace missing HP. And what I mean is, if there was a Spirit Heart that dropped on this floor, I wouldn't pick it up. I would wait till I go into the boss challenge room. But that never actually showed up. So like, even if you don't get HP ups from there, you know, you still at least have, you're not at 1 HP going to the next floor. I think we might be in that second camp. We might be very dry on HP. And that happens. You know, some runs really are just dry. You don't have a whole lot of HP to play with. It's alright. Just means we gotta play well, which, you know, is usually the usually the problem. And Gertie, a very high tanky boss, which means I'm not very worried about how slowly we kind of got through him. And there you go. So there's a black heart right there, and oh boy. All right, what's the correct play? I hear you ask. It could be Gimpy. There's a few items here that are very good. I think Ouija board gives you a tears up, which is amazing. And I also think Guppy's Eye is very, very good. So, now what? We Guppy's Eye it. I don't need the immediate tears up there from Ouija board. That's what I'm counting on. And we can see now what's in our chest. We can see just in general, so I feel good about that. Knowledge is power. Guppy's Eye fits very much in the same vein as Treasure Map, so it's very, very much worth it. I think it's more likely we find a Tears Up than it is that we find something that does what Guppy's Eye does. And there's HP. So that is as close to worth fighting for as you can get. And we're going to do it. Hopefully we don't actually lose anything for it, although this is going to be a tricky one because he is absolutely going to take something off of me. So, oh god. Oh, okay. So he spawns 2 single shooting flies that I actually don't one-shot at the moment. I got ran into a corner. Okay. This one's not going to be easy either. Well, maybe it is because I one-shot his familiar. I just need to move inwards at the right time. Have you ever played Realm of the Mad God? This is a very much a Realm of the Mad God type boss. And dang, man. So we went from... Okay, so it's not over. We actually haven't found the secret room. I'm going to take a chance. Woof. Not ideal, but we still can do something in here. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Can't do much with it. Is it worth 7 cents? I mean, yeah, probably. Okay, Keeper's Sack is amazing, though. Let's not... Okay, that's something. That is absolutely something. 7 cents, we'll buy the card. And it's the Hermit. And it's also a fat A damage up. We're going to run across the rest of the floor, reigniting our lovely, lovely Mama Mega. Just to squeeze out whatever I can from this floor. I feel very good that we got Mama Mega. Ooh, an arcade, really? Can't really do much with it. Oh, okay, we actually can do nothing with it because it immediately explodes in here. Alright, that's fine. That makes my decision very easy. But I'm surprised we got one, to be honest. Oh. Secret room here, huh? Dirty. Dirty play, Isaac. I like it. Oh, okay, so had I gone in this room, it would have been a little more of a giveaway. But, alright, let's go. What am I looking for again? Nothing, really, right? I've already been through all these rooms. Yeah. Alright, let's rock. Gotta be careful not to run into mushrooms. So, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go. I'm absolutely going to pick up safety pin now. Wasn't going to. Sometimes there's tinted rocks in there. I was not going to. I was actually going to abyss it when I I picked up the HP, but after I'd lost like the only real leverage I had, I kind of had to. Greed here, not ideal. Spending money is the best. Oh, okay. Spending money is the best possible way to use a shop right now, and we just can't spend money for one more shop. And we only have one more left. So ideally we get... Oh, good lord, that was lucky. I hit him into me, that was unfortunate. And now we've got another terrible decision at low HP here. Well, it's not all bad. This guy should gop a Spirit Heart when he dies. Thank you, Larry Jr. Love it. Kind of flying by the seat of our pants. I mean, not kind of. It's very much flying by the seat of our pants right now. Have yet to really find a permanent answer for our low HP. A lot of money right there. 11 cents. Yeah, so we're going to have something to spend. That's for sure. When we get to... Oh, okay, try not to do the same thing twice. Did not actually know there was a... Ooh, we have an evil up. In the form of the safety pin, actually. So evil up trinket with that gives us damage is good. That's fine. It doesn't usually pay, but we got lucky here. Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are everywhere on this floor, huh? I just need to be very aware of what the guy across the room is doing. Because when I look at enemies, I look at the ones I'm actively trying to attack, and not necessarily everybody in the room. And I know there's nothing I really want on that room below us, but there is something I want right there, baby. That's right, the item room. Razor Blade is buns, and so we can turn into only our second fly. We had Abyss since like basement 2. It's a weird run. Have not really had much going on for us, really. Whoa, whoa, that was bogus. He spawned on me. There's a black rune for sale if I can fly. Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if I should have just kept my flight. Yeah, that was dumb. I'm trying to stay out of range of these shooters, but apparently I'm not doing a very good job. Yeah, maybe I should have kept the flight. I mean, you could make a pretty good argument for that right about now. Not liking our prospects. I'm gonna be honest. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. 1 HP in depths 2, or depths 1 is rough. It is a damage up, I suppose. So let's see what we got. Ah, Soul of Bethany. So that's actually really solid. We're gonna use that and maybe get a good damage flow. So this is a tough first wave though. If they all spawn skellies. Which most of them did, actually. Oh boy. Alright, so the Soul of Bethany might actually come into play. That might be a lot of damage that we needed. So, you never expect it. You hope to never have that be the case, where Soul of Bethany is the win condition, or at least the surviving condition, but currently... you tell me what oh, that is gonna be a shite room. And you tell me what I'm looking at here. It's not good. So we're gonna whoop. All the fight brownie. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Bethany's wonderful friends here actually do absorb shots, so I'm not terribly worried about the projectiles. We had two brave soldiers there, so thank you very much, Bethany's soul. And now I've got 2 red hearts. Yes, we do. So, oh my lord. No. No, I better not. I was gonna go into the curse room, but I'm one shot when I come back from there. I'm not interested in that. There's really no reason for me to do that. I could have. I'm worried though. Not the play I should make when I have no real HP to play with. Alright, so another very tempting room. Very tempting offer. And if we can find... Wow. We can at least see what's in there. Which is valuable. We can at least see what's in there. I don't know if we're going to fight for it yet or not. Totally can, because we can do this. And we will take this. There's an HP up, speed down, range down. That's honestly fine. Honestly fine. Not the worst. We also got HP up too, so let's also fully count the blessings on that one. And we are down to a single soul member, and just took a hit there. This guy's awful. The pile. It does not help that there's 2 item pedestals to bounce off of in the middle of the room that only affect me. They don't actually affect bosses. Bosses can walk right over them. This actually went off without a hitch. I'm very much grateful we did this room. And Guppy's Eye, I honestly, you know, looking at it still, I think it was absolutely the correct play. I really do. You know, sometimes I wonder later in the run if one item would have been better over the other, but truthfully, I don't think I needed that tier. I don't think I really needed that Tears Up from Ouija board. That does not feel to be our problem. Ooh, oh yeah. Now I'm really itching for, oh, classic, a restock machine in the shop. That is going to be insane make or break kind of thing. It's not like, ooh, Parasectoid is really, really good. That's a really good damage plaything. That's gonna help a lot. Okay. Don't like that I kind of got rolled and smoked there. Just kind of gotta hold my breath here until I can get to the red heart room again. So I got hit by a champion there, which is why I took the full heart. That green bony just did not die very quickly. I thought I had him. I've got 10.7 damage. So statistically speaking, very good. The quarter, that's awesome. Okay, here we go. This is a very big moment. All right. Well, it's something. It's things we can spend money on. Is really, at the end of the day, all it's gonna matter. So we're gonna take this. Hopefully, we get some speed. Not much. It's not. Yeah, it's not much, but it is something. And at least be able to Abyss Jar Flies. So that ends up working out really well. We are also, it might behoove us to, ooh, so I can see a Spirit Heart, actually. Okay, very good. Very much so want to do this. I want to Abyss that quarter. So 25 cents into a fly at this point is as good of a deal as I can find. Oh, why was I blowing up blue fires at all? Whoopsie. So there you go. There's my brain fart for the day. Well, I'm sure only one of them, but still. Yeah, that was too much for my brain to handle. Oh, good lord. The double yoinky sploinky. Heartbreak, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you pick it up. There's no reason not to. We're clearly not, like, going to have 12 HP anytime soon. So we got Broken Hearts. They give you something. It's points for showing up. That's all we really need in the current moment in time. Is it best to bring the Fool card? That's a really good question. Is there any reason I'd want to come back out? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think so. And yeah, 30 minutes. Woof. Boom. Quarter turns into a fly, which we're more than happy to have. This Spirit Heart is ours, which we are also more than happy to have. And now we get to fight Mom. Parasectoid is going to do a lot for this damage. Look at us go. It's just going to be a matter of surviving. Alright, that's all. That's all this is going to come down to, which is great. That's a great position to be in. We actually could be without either damage or survivability. And now the map really gets to show why the map is key to this franchise. Okay, we're going to know exactly where we want to go, at least for this floor, till there's a Curse of the Unknown. You're going to see how much harder times fall upon us in a Curse of the Unknown. I'll stand by it. I will stand by it till the day I die. That mapping is tremendous in this game. Tremendous. One of the best things you can have, honestly. Oh, so that's a luck up, but honestly more important than that is the soul heart it gives. Yippee skippy. Alright, I feel myself gaining some momentum here, and it's funny because it's not a very typical run, you know? We very much have been close to death for a few points in this run. Oh, wow. So it's actually on the offshoot there is where the boss room is. That's very interesting. Would not have guessed. I look at the notebook pad thing on the right there, and we don't have very many items. I think we actually have less than the average. Comes from, you know, some of the items ended up being spacebar items, you know, some turn into flies, but just looking at it, you know, we really did not like get full on items. Some runs you just don't have that many. Mama Gertie is terrible, just a terrible boss. Really, really terrible. Hate her with all my guts. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. I almost don't believe it, but at the same time, would it be a run where I'm not getting bailed out by the Brim? So, yep, it's Brimstone magic late in this one. We've got Brimstone. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You don't need me to tell you that. But with great stats, Brimstone Parasectoid becomes absolutely monumental. It's going to be crazy. You're going to see. Okay, we're all going to watch. Oh, yeah, Loki's horns, too. We are eating good. We are eating good. The damage just getting absolutely out of control. Okay, we can two-shot Monstro here. That's pretty awesome. Is this the boss? I'm not honestly sure. So usually with Brimstone, honestly, if you have to pick between two things, damage or tears, you take damage. Tears with Brimstone is honestly, take my word for it, it's not worth anything. Like, if you can charge it up faster, so what? The Brimstone, baby, you want this puppy doing as much damage as humanly friggin' possible. I am upset I took a hit there, because I don't have any hits to give. But we did get out of Womb 2 very quickly. Okay, Cathedral. It looks inviting. Oh, okay. Those guys are tricky. This is, I think, honestly, one of the toughest floors. And I know that sounds really stupid to say because it's like the second to last one, so of course it's tough. But I mean, like, I honestly put this one above the chest. I think there's a lot of factors that you should honestly agree with me on, that it is absolutely tougher than the chest, just because, you know, the quality of enemy is tricky. There's a lot of goofball enemies in this floor. And furthermore, you're not constantly scooping. You don't get 4 items just for showing up either. You got nothing. You came as naked as you entered, with just as much. And this is a perfect example of a room that could absolutely be too much to handle without the ever lovely Brimstone. That guy's also a pain. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but maybe your silence is. Maybe you guys are all silently agreeing with me. Who knows? I highly doubt it. But it's not impossible. It also wouldn't be an Isaac fight without getting hit by a Holy Light. I felt like I did okay there, but you know, again, it's tough because we absolutely undeniably have the strength of a run to win. We just don't have the survivability laying around. So 3 hits going into chest, not great. 1 tricky room, I'm toast. Curse of the Unknown, honestly, could be a lot worse. Bloody Lust and Bloody Gust. That is very interesting. Ghost Pepper we absolutely do want. I'm going to say, I mean, take them both. Take them both. If you get hit, it's absolutely power up city. Now we have to decide which way is the boss. I'm thinking it could be this way. I'm going to take my chance. This is definitely a garbage A room. Yeah, that's poo-poo garbage. But look at that. I mean, it gets powered up. Oh. We powered up big there. We got a nice little tears, damage, and speed up. So I actually, you know, had I had more love to give, I would say I want to get hit lots of times. But the truth is I don't. I don't actually want milk. Not very valuable. Again, it's just important to think about. Honestly, milk, really fine. It's probably a little better than a quality 1 item, to be completely honest. But with brimstone tears, like a tears up in a room after getting hit is just so like whoop-de-doo. So, okay. I mean, this is gonna be close. I'm not loving. Did I actually use box of spiders? I didn't. That's silly of me. Okay, this is as close as you can really get, being, we started the run with 1 HP, and we might end it with 1 HP. Or 0. You never know. Yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to end it with 2. How about that? Thank you all very much for watching. That was a close one. There's the seed. I actually don't know if I showed it. And 37 minutes to finish. I think we're at 30 at depths 2, so really sped up there. I wonder why. Maybe it's because we picked up brimstone. Anyway, got the job done. Happy to do it. I hope to see you all for the next one. And keep it real, gangsta.